Lion's mane mushroom is known for stimulating nerve growth factor, improving cognition and memory, and relieving depression. Lion's mane is unique in the mushroom family, both in appearance and function. Lion's mane mushroom is extremely effective at stimulating nerve growth factor in the brain. It's known for its powerful effects as a brain tonic. Lion's mane is said to have been used as a tea for thousands of years by Buddhist monks to enhance brain power and heighten their ability to focus during meditation. As a nootropic, lion's mane is a powerful catalyst for brain cell regeneration, helping to improve memory and cognition. The primary active compounds in the lion's mane are the herinones and the erinechines. The erinechines help your brain to produce more nerve growth factor. The erinechines easily cross the blood-brain barrier to boost the production of neurons. Lion's mane mushroom prevents and treats nerve damage in the brain. Once past the blood-brain barrier, the lion's mane stimulates enzyme production that releases nerve growth factor. Nerve regeneration helps to relieve neurodegenerative disease symptoms such as Alzheimer's, dementia, and Parkinson's. Lion's mane stimulates the repair and the creation of neurons, boosting neurotransmitters and signaling, and this affects memory, learning, recall, and mood. Lion's mane helps to eliminate brain fog, restoring memory and mental alertness, and it improves anxiety and depression symptoms. Lion's mane is a medicinal mushroom proven to benefit the brain, the nerves, and the immune system. It grows on trees. As a nootropic, lion's mane has been shown to be particularly effective in stimulating nerve growth factor in the brain. Nerve growth factor is produced in the hippocampus throughout life, modulating cholinergic receptors and neuroplasticity, and it's essential for learning. Nerve growth factors are special proteins that function to regenerate neurons. Lion's mane contains two unique classes of nerve growth factors, the hericones and the erinechines, and these easily cross the blood-brain barrier. Lion's mane, like other medicinal mushrooms, contains high amounts of the antioxidant beta-glucoxylin and 4 other polysaccharides and polypeptides, having a significant impact on enhancing your immune system and decreasing tumor growth. Lion's mane has also been studied in reducing amyloid plaque. These clumps of beta-amyloid proteins block signals between neurons, and they're implicated in Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases. Lion's mane is also used to treat Lyme's disease and digestive tract issues. Lion's mane mushroom stimulates the synthesis of nerve growth factor. This is a protein that plays a major role in the maintenance, survival, and the regeneration of neurons. Nerve growth factor is required by your brain to keep neurons strong and healthy. When various neurological disorders occur, your brain is unable to produce its own internal source of nerve growth factor. In a study done in Kuala Lumpur in 2013, scientists showed that lion's mane extract induced nerve growth factor synthesis and it promoted neurite outgrowth. Lion's mane is effective in reducing anxiety and depression. Some even call it the smart mushroom for its ability to improve cognition, memory, and to work as an antidepressant. A study by researchers in Japan worked with 30 women. The female subjects had been complaining about the menopause, depression, sleep quality, and other issues. The women randomly received lion's mane laced cookies or placebo for 4 weeks. The researchers found that lion's mane has the possibility to reduce the depression and the anxiety, and these results suggest a different mechanism from the nerve growth factor enhancing action of the mushroom. Science once believed that the brain couldn't grow new brain cells, that once our brains had developed during childhood and we'd reached adulthood, that we had all the brain cells we'd ever use. Now we know that neurons can regenerate, but that doesn't mean they will regenerate. A number of health issues can contribute to neurodegeneration. A decrease in nerve growth factor means a decrease in long-term potentiation, affecting long-term memories. Brain cells die and are not replaced. Neuroplasticity declines, resulting in poor memory. Neurotransmitters decline, resulting in anxiety, poor mood, and depression. All of these age-related changes are contributing factors to neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and others, and anxiety, depression, and mood disorders that affect the quality of life. At least a dozen peer-reviewed studies have been published on lion mane's benefits to brain health since 1991. A study in Japan first identified the nerve growth factor properties in the lion's mane mushroom. In one double-blind placebo-controlled trial, researchers in Japan worked with 50 to 80-year-old men and women who all suffered from mild cognitive impairments. The trial subjects received 4 250 mg tablets containing 96% of dried lion's mane mushroom powder 3 times a day for 16 weeks. The men and the women were then tested at weeks 4, 8, 12, and 16. At each of the testing periods, the subjects who'd used lion's mane mushroom showed a significant improvement in cognitive scores, and their scores were increasing while on the lion's mane supplementation. But 4 weeks after stopping the lion's mane, their cognitive scores decreased significantly. The researchers concluded that lion's mane mushroom is effective in improving mild cognitive impairment. You may not experience the effects of supplementing with lion's mane mushroom immediately, but many users report that with continued use of lion's mane, there's a boost in mood and mental energy. Some report it increases depth perception and an improvement in sense of smell. Others testify to improved decision-making, the ability to solve problems and learning, likely due to lion's mane's ability to improve neuroplasticity. The overall consensus is that lion's mane mushroom has the ability to lessen anxiety, reduce depression, and to improve cognition. Lion's mane mushroom has been used as a food and a herbal medicine since ancient times in Eastern Asia, and it's been reported in scientific research that lion's mane promotes the nerve growth factor both in the petri dish as well as in animal and human subjects. In a study, researchers examined the effects of lion's mane on beta-amyloid peptide-induced learning and memory deficits in mice. Amyloid beta peptide is implicated in diseases like Alzheimer's. The mice were injected with the peptide on days 7 and 14 of the trial, and they were fed a diet containing lion's mane over 23 days of the experiment. The results showed that lion's mane prevented the short-term and visual recognition memory reduction that's normally caused by the amyloid beta peptide. They concluded that lion's mane mushroom may be useful in the prevention of cognitive dysfunction. In another trial, mice were fed lion's mane 5% extract, freeze-dried, for 7 days. The researchers found an increase in the level of nerve growth factor in the hippocampus of the mice, and they concluded that the lion's mane contains active compounds that stimulate nerve growth factor synthesis. In a study on rats, lion mane extract was able to promote neuron regrowth after an injury. Rats with gluteal nerve damage were able to walk again after consuming water that contained the lion's mane extract. The researchers concluded that the lion's mane regenerates damaged nerve cells. In this case, the reversal was so profound the rats went from being totally disabled to walking again. Dosing of lion's mane depends on the strength of the extract. For a lion's mane 10:1 extract at 30% polysaccharide, a daily dose is 500 to 1000 milligrams taken 1 to 3 times per day. This means that if you choose a daily dose of 1000 milligrams of a lion's mane extract, you should take 500 milligrams in the morning and another 500 milligrams at noon. Other extract doses of lion's mane range from 300 to 3000 milligrams dosed 1 to 3 times per day. Check the label of the manufacturer for the recommended dose of their particular product. Always start with the lowest dose to see how your body reacts first. Lion's mane is considered non-toxic and very safe, so there's very few reported side effects. Some users report itchy skin from higher doses, likely attributed to a boost in nerve growth factor. Lion's mane has been tested in animals, showing no side effects or toxicity, even at doses of up to 5 grams per kilogram of body weight. Lion's mane is especially helpful for regenerating brain cells. It prevents neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, and it boosts long-term potentiation for memory and mental sharpness by stimulating nerve growth factor. Lion's mane also helps to boost mood, tame anxiety, and relieve depression for a better quality of life. It's suggested to have a starting dose of 500 milligrams daily. The best human study used 3,000 milligrams per day, but another researcher found lower concentrations may stimulate nerve growth factor better than higher concentrations. Start at 500 milligrams per day and see how it works for you. If you don't experience a benefit, boost lion's mane in small increments of 250 milligrams per day until you notice an improvement, and make sure that you're using a supplement containing the mycelium and the fruiting body that's grown in a liquid medium.